What's only, young lady?
I just want a cup of water. I got a penny for a glass of water.
Take your penny and walk on out.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Carla, give the girl a glass of water. In fact, you know what? Make it a glass of lemonade and put it on my tab.
At that moment, Bert had no idea that this well-meaning gesture of his would end up bringing him enormous wealth. Not long before, the boss of Panoki Company had worked alongside me to drill for oil on my land. But after 3 months of operation, he packed up and left with his entire crew.
We come up dry. There's nothing there. You and the girl can have it back.
What about the equipment?
Oh, it costs more to haul it off than just leave it, so you can keep that too. Compliments of Panoki.
What I didn't realize at the time was that they had done this deliberately, hoping to buy my land from me at a rock-bottom price. The next day, a car pulled up out of nowhere in front of my house, and a stranger approached wanting to purchase my land. I was about to go talk to him myself, but my father stepped forward first to find out what the man wanted. When I tried to ask about his intentions for buying the land,
How about we discuss this man to man?
Go on around back, sir.
I had no choice but to hang back and listen to the two of them talk. When the man raised his offer to $6, my father wavered, but when he saw the disapproval on my face, he turned the man down anyway. It was at that moment I realized Panoki Company would stop at nothing to take my land, so I had my father hide the deed. Sure enough, not long after it was hidden, a car came speeding toward our house. 2 armed men forced their way inside, while my family and I watched from the bushes nearby. Suddenly, my dog bolted toward the house, trying to chase those men off. But the very next second, gunshots rang out from inside. That experience made me feel like the deed was cursed, and I wanted to dig it up and hand it over to Panoki, but my mother stopped me.
Now God gave you that land for a reason. Say it so yourself. So why give back what was given?
Determined to get the oil out of the ground, I tracked down Bert.
Well, it takes a lot more than optimism to get oil up out the soil. Mason and I are not exactly a poor boy outfit, mind you, but we ain't got our own resources or equipment.
Panoki left rigs, derricks, boiler, everything. And we got to work. But shortly after we started, Panoki's boss showed up with a contract in hand, claiming the land was his. When I looked it over, I could see that the date on it had been deliberately smudged. I called out his scheme on the spot. You erased the real date underneath. That's no better than kids cheating at school. September 9th was the expiration date. With his lie exposed, he shifted tactics and offered to buy my land at $20 an acre. You sent a man to steal my deed and kill my dog! I ain't selling! Watching him walk away, I became even more convinced there was a massive amount of oil beneath that land, but I knew he wasn't going to let this go so easily. Sure enough, the very next day, just as we were getting ready to drill as usual, an explosion suddenly went off at the base of the equipment. The blast knocked everything out of commission, and getting it fixed would cost a serious amount of money. With no other options, we first had to get a test report on the well mud, hoping to use it to secure a bank loan. But when we went to have the oil tested, we were told the quality was poor and that extraction would be extremely difficult. The news hit me hard, but Bert didn't walk away. He stayed right there with me, waiting outside the testing station.
You going somewhere?
See how that concerns you? Panoki pays me.
Yeah, and now tell me the truth about that sample.
It's better than I said, but it's preliminary. I can't say more, or Devlin will kill me.
Give me this. This ain't yours.